From the NBC studios in Burbank, California, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Featuring Branford Marsalis and the Tonight Show Band. Tonight, Jay welcomes from Reasonable Doubt's Mark Harmon. The stage hit, The Real Live Brady Bunch. Ed Koch. And the music of Mary J. Blige. I'm Ed Hall. And now, Jay Leno.
It's a good sign. Vicky broke a drumstick. Did you break a drumstick just then? See, she's so into it, she broke a drumstick. Good, good. It's Monday. Good to see everybody. Everybody up? Good, good, good. Of course, today here in California, we observed Veterans Day. Of course, in most of the country, Veterans Day is this coming Wednesday. Now, what do you think Bill Clinton does on Veterans Day, huh? You think he puts on his old ROTC uniform, maybe takes a trip to England, maybe? You think possibly? Oh, let's start the week off. And now that Bill Clinton is the president-elect, there's a rumor floating around Washington. Now, this was probably started by the Republicans, but they're saying that he might nominate Ted Kennedy to the Supreme Court. Now, wait a minute. That's not a bad idea. I mean, if there's anybody that could use a full-length robe, it's Ted Kennedy. You know, come on. Not a bad idea. And it looks like former President Jimmy Carter may be more in demand than ever. I understand Bill Clinton may need him to be an envoy to the Middle East, and President Bush may need him to help build his retirement home. So, yeah, so he could work both sides of the street. And, of course, big change in the office of the vice president. You know, we're switching from Dan Quayle, who looks like a deer caught and frozen in the headlights, to Al Gore, who looks like a deer caught and mounted on the wall. You know, so one to the other. And speaking of vice president, there's a rumor floating around that Dan Quayle may take a job with his family's newspaper business back in Indiana. In fact, I understand right now he's getting his bike repaired, so he'll be in good condition so he can make all those, you know, all those early morning deliveries, you know. Get those papers out there, yeah. And a new book about Bill Clinton's campaign for the presidency is going to be released by Warner Books just in time for the inauguration. Boy, if you thought Madonna's book had a lot of pictures of naked women, wait till you see this one. Huh, boy? This is going to be unbelievable. Oh, you don't want to miss this book. Yeah, listen, see. Oh, boy, the young Democrats here tonight. Boy. You know, I was thinking about President Bush the other day. Now, wouldn't it be funny if while they were packing up in the attic of the White House, they found Bush's economic plan? Oh, here it is. It was up here the whole time. I can't believe it was up here. And Millie the White House dog is writing another book. This one's called They Should Have Listened to Me. Yeah. Oh, right on top of that punchline, these guys. And it looks like the United States and the European community are on the verge of a major trade war. In fact, Europe is threatening to put high tariffs on all American-made goods. Hey, I say, go ahead. We don't make American-made goods anyway, huh? We haven't made them in years. The only thing we export in this country are jobs, so sure, go ahead. And in medical news, over the weekend, here you go, medical news. Right here in California, actually, a robot was used to perform surgery for the very first time. You see on the news? Can you imagine that? Robots taking the place of doctors? Now, if they just teach the robots how to play golf and keep patients sitting in the waiting room for hours, boy, they'll have it down perfectly, boy. It'll be fabulous. Oh. And speaking of doctors, here's kind of a strange story. A doctor in Tennessee is in trouble for taking a patient out of the hospital and bringing him out for a beer at a topless bar. So it looks like the Democrats' health plan is starting to take effect already, huh? Yeah, they're not even in office yet, and already. Here's another unusual story. Archaeologists have discovered some 5,000-year-old beer. Did you hear about this? It seems that the ancient Sumerians, the Sumerians lived, I guess, where Iran and Iraq are now. And I guess they were drinking beer around the year 31 BC. Imagine that. In fact, at the same site, this is true, they also found a bowl of ancient beer nuts. No. It seems the beer nuts were over 7,000 years old. So I guess the practice of serving stale beer nuts with beer goes back a long, long way. This is nothing new. This was not invented just recently. That's not really a joke. That's like a fun fact. We just put that in there as just a fun fact. And up in Maine, wildlife officials in that state report they found a moose that went into a backyard swimming pool looking for a mate. You know something? That's the exact same trouble I had with our band at the Labor Day picnic. Yeah, same thing, in the pool, looking for a mate. Oh, yeah, oh, boo. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the checks won't get held up this week. Yeah, no problem. And this got to be the oddest story of the week. I was talking about this the other night. In Denmark, they have opened a combination brothel and fast food restaurant. I'm not making this up. It's a brothel that is also a fast food restaurant. You know, Sam, I bet they make just as many mistakes as the fast food drive-in restaurants we have here, huh? Imagine that, you get home, you find you got the wrong order. Oh, they gave me a guy with cheese. I can't believe it. I didn't order a guy with cheese, you know. Now I gotta drive all the way back and get what I ordered. And finally, also from the world of science, Danish researchers have confirmed, again, this is all documented, that having sex can cause headaches. I'll tell you something else, a little tough on the knees and the elbows, too. Okay, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Mark Harmon is here tonight. The real live Brady Bunch. Feisty ex-mayor Ed Koch. And Mary J. Blige is with us. Mary J. Blige, a fine singer, of course. Branford Marsalis and the Tonight Show Band.
The stories you're about to hear are true. They are real stories from real people about real crimes that are really stupid. All from the files of Police Blotter. Alrighty.
Always looking to help the public in any way we can, ladies and gentlemen. These are actual cases taken from police files around the country. Oh, here's some of my neck of the woods. The Burlington Free Press. Here you go. Police release sketch of armed robber. Can you get a shot of the sketch? So if you see that guy, just see that person walking around, you call the Burlington police up there. They'll take care of you right away. Here's from the Rochester Democrat and Chronicle, another police report. There you go. Toy gun scares robber using toy gun. You get a shot of that there? Says Rochester police on Friday arrested a toy gun-toting robber who was scared off by a guy holding a toy gun also. Okay. Oh, here's one from Matlock. This is from the San Francisco Chronicle. You know, big cities always have the scariest crimes. Just show you the headlines so you know I'm not lying. Ventriloquist leaves town. Heads of 2 dummies missing. Could there be a connection? Here's the Newton graphic. I'm just going to read this one to you. It says, man faces charges of drunken driving. Nothing funny about drunken driving, but police charge a Waltham man with driving on the influence of alcohol after they found his 1979 pickup lying on its left side on Harvard Street in Newton early Saturday. The man allegedly told police the truck tipped over after hitting a large speed bump. Police investigators quickly determined that the speed bump was a Hyundai Coupe. Here's Stinton, Texas here. Here's one. This guy, probably the stupidest criminal, or close to the stupidest criminal. It says escapee's phone call led to capture. A Georgia prison escapee captured after 17 years on the run said he probably led authorities to his home when he called the FBI to find out whether they were still looking for him. Hey, you know that big guy that ran off a couple of years ago? You know, I'm going to show you this so you know I'm not lying here, okay? Can you get it? Says, I'll show it to you. It said $50 million bill given for cab fare. It says, it said Rodney... Oh, this guy gave a cab driver a $50 bill. The bill had a picture of President Bush on it. The bill appeared to be a $1 bill that had been altered. Here you go, here you go, here you go. Stupidest criminal. Here's the stupidest criminal. Stupidest criminal. Get a shot of that. Gary Blatz. Can you read that? Gary Blatz, 29, was arrested for kidnapping a bar owner near Lancaster, Pennsylvania in February. Police reported later that Blatz shot himself in the foot with his .45 caliber revolver to show the victim what would happen to him if he was disobedient. You want some more? Barry, what are you gonna get? Come on, come on. One more? All right, one more. And this is my favorite. This is just as silly as this is the State Journal of Frankfort, Kentucky. Police are investigating the theft of a 50-pound pumpkin reportedly taken Sunday from a Winn-Dixie supermarket. Police reporters described the pumpkin as orange with a face drawn on it. So if you see that, call the police immediately in Kentucky. We'll be right back. Mark Harmon right after this. Some of my guests this coming week. Oh, big guests this week, you guys. Ted Danson will be here, Burt Reynolds, Elle McPherson, Gene Hackman will be here tomorrow, Catherine Deneuve, Jim Belushi, Patti Smythe, Patti LaBelle, Phil Donahue. And we've been taking our camera and going outside the studios and talking to people on the street and doing all kinds of stupid stuff, so you don't want to miss that, especially if you like stupid stuff. All righty. You all know my first guest, very popular actor who currently stars in the TV series Reasonable Doubts, which is on Tuesdays at 9 o'clock right here on NBC. Please welcome Mark Harmon. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
I'm going to take a wild guess. I didn't ask you this. Did you dress yourself today? Guys always wear black when they go in the closet by themselves. Was your wife home? Was Pam with you, or did you pick this yourself?
It was kind of what was clean, Jay. You know?
Oh, I see. Yeah, but black stuff's always clean. That's what's great.
Don't show the dirt. That's
Hey, just go like this. That's clean enough, and you're out of there.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
kind of the guy way to get dressed. So what'd you do this weekend? Have a good weekend? Do anything special?
I went to see Aladdin.
Is that out already?
Oh, no, they had a little screening at the El Capitan. It's the new Disney film. I took...
Oh, the animated?
Yeah, I took with my wife our 4-year-old.
Yeah.
Don't know if it's a movie for a 4-year-old, but he sure enjoyed it.
No, wait. It's a cartoon, right?
It's like Disney's new animation in a way, and it was totally entertaining, and Robin Williams is great as the genie, and my 4-year-old was real aware that it was long.
Yeah.
But other than that, he loves the genie, and he wants to know
Oh, it's
where
not
he can find
scary.
the
When
lamp.
you said it might not be for 4-year-old.
No, I think it's, you know, it's Robin who got a mic and kind of went off, and it's an animator drawing like crazy to keep up with him, I think, pretty much.
Oh, I see. But it's good. You recommend it?
Yeah, I do very much. Yeah, it was real good.
Oh, okay. Now you had another baby since the last time I saw you, right?
Yes, we did.
What, about 5 months ago?
He's 4 months old, another boy.
Oh, that's great. Now, what'd you name this one?
Ty.
Ty, T-Y?
Ty, T-Y.
Oh, that's pretty. What do you call him for short?
Ty.
Oh, just Ty. Just Ty. Just Ty. T. Oh, I see. So did you do the whole thing, you Lamaze guy? Did you go through the whole...
Yeah, for the second time, yeah.
Pretty much it's like, now you're just sitting in the waiting room reading magazines
Yeah,
now.
is it one of the most... I mean, it is so useless. I mean, not useless. I mean, doing Lamaze is great, and being there is great.
Right.
But it is so much a woman thing. And it's, I mean...
You mean you felt rather...
No, I mean, I didn't... the first time, I didn't know what to expect, and we had a Lamaze coach that said, you birth the child, and then we do this and that.
Now, how does the coach work? Did they put the hat on backward? Go, go! I mean, is it like... See, they should make the coach like a guy coach. Come on, go, come on, go!
No, they do. They say you got to take a tennis ball and you got to take a paint roller because they're going to have this lower back pain, and you rub them. You know what? You get in there, first thing you do, throw the paint roller away, throw the tennis ball away. It doesn't work. It's like crazy. She's saying rub. You say rub. I'm rubbing. It just doesn't work. But anyway, the Lamaze coach says, and the husbands, after you birth your child, you get to go for your child's first bath. That's the husband thing. You know?
The bath?
The bath. But I didn't know what that was, so they said, Pam went off with the doctors to her room, and I'm with this, 5-minute-old baby, and we go down the hall, and I'm watching, and you go inside this little area, and there's 1 million babies in this area, and there's a lady who I'm sure has handled 1 million babies with your child from hand to hand going,
Oh, yeah.
You know, like this, and they're aspirating the lungs, and they're giving them shots in both legs, and the kid's screaming. And this is like my idea of a bath and a gentle experience and entering the world.
That's rough, yeah.
Yeah.
Did they ever do that? Does the lady do like the three-card Monte? You put the baby, you gotta figure out which is...
No, they put a wristband right away on them.
Oh, they do the wristband thing.
It was a very intense thing.
Yeah.
I was not great at it.
Now, you a strict dad with the 4-year-old? Sean, right?
Sean.
Okay.
I don't know if strict. I mean, we're real lucky. He's real bright, and you don't have to tell him things more than once very often. And you hear yourself saying all those things that you heard your parents say to you and said, I'm never going to say these to my child. You know, like, don't do that. Why? Because I said so.
Because I said so, that's right.
And those kind of things. But
put your eye out with that thing is always good.
Oh, put your eye out? Yeah.
No matter how big it was, it would put your eye out. Like this. This would put my eye out. I mean, you couldn't get your eye in it, but somehow your eye would go out.
Well, he wanted a slingshot. He had
good toy for a 4-year-old.
But I'm not talking about one of these whammo wrist rocket deals. I'm talking about, you know, the 2 little sticks and a little piece of elastic and rules as to what you can and can't shoot.
That's actually the only thing you can put your eye out with.
Yeah.
So did you make him? I know you're a woodworking guy. Did you make him a slingshot?
Yeah. I did.
Oh, very good. Very good.
You know, but you know what the thing is, when you make toys for your child, which I find myself doing all the time, you end up making them for yourself.
Yeah, you've got to do
slingshot. I mean, it's like, you know, what are these like 3 blocks that stick on top of each other? No, that's not the deal. You gotta make something that's kind of big and huge and painted 6 different colors and real interesting. And toys are getting so advanced now that you know, to find a child that appreciates a wood toy or something he's spent some time doing, kind of rare.
So you made him a slingshot.
Yeah.
Has he shot it? Has he broken it?
No, it's in my room. I kind of like.
Oh, I took it. You took it.
I take it to work. I have it in my back pocket.
I find it interesting that you say it's in my room. So you've really matured as a child.
I have.
It's in my room.
I'm working on a great many things.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like Pam has 3 boys in the house.
That's exactly right.
All right, well, we'll take a little break. We'll find out a little bit more about this right after this, ladies and gentlemen. Talking with Mark Harmon now. Let me ask you about this now, because someone told me about this a while ago, and I put you on the spot, but...
You don't mean to put me on the spot?
No, actually, I enjoy putting you on the spot. Yeah, in college, is this true you did your term paper, or your thesis or something, on a brothel? Is this true?
Well, no, part of that is true, but it wasn't a term thesis, or it was a paper on psychology on history of human behavior.
Oh, boy.
No, it's exactly what it was. It was an excuse, definitely. It was an excuse. And it was a Friday, and the paper was due Monday, and me and some buddies were going to Las Vegas anyway.
You were going to a brothel anyway.
Actually, no. We were going to Las Vegas.
Going to Las Vegas.
Going to Las Vegas, and a friend
Some exchange students thing with the University of Las Vegas, probably.
Right, they sent some people here, and,
can imagine what they sent here,
in Las Vegas. And we drove to Las Vegas and stopped in a gas station and said, where's the nearest brothel? And this guy just said, well, you just keep on driving 69 miles to Coyote Springs.
Coyote Springs?
That's what it's called.
69 miles to Coyote Springs.
Right. And
go ahead, yeah.
It's a bunch of trailers on the left.
Oh, the bunch of trailers on the left. Okay.
Right.
Okay, so you get to Coyote Springs.
So you get there, and there's just a bunch of trailers on the left. I mean, you're in the middle of the desert. Right. And you kind of walk in there, and this lady says hi, and anyway, I talked to a bunch of girls.
So you talked to them to get their opinions for your paper?
No, I did. I just sat there, and
and you talked to them. Can you imagine that lady? We got another virgin, Betty! Just sit there and talk, and... So you talked to them, what, and you recorded what they said?
Yeah, I had a tape recorder, and I wrote some notes, and I went back, and I wrote a paper, and...
And what'd you get on the paper?
I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember? What did you get? Did you get a passing grade?
I don't remember. Yeah, I made it.
How can you not remember?
I don't remember, Jay.
That means you got an F. That means you got an F.
Probably got an F.
Probably
I don't know. Yeah.
And you went to Catholic school, a good Catholic boy, too?
I did. I had excess energy in Catholic school and was always trying to find ways to get...
Were you a good student,
get the habits off the nuns. That's what I was...
How do you...
I was always like wanting to see if their eyebrow color was the same as their hair color, kind of thing.
Now that seems like it would be a dangerous area. I mean, that seems like a real knuckle area.
Yeah, I caught that a lot. The old tri-cornered wood ruler on the knuckles.
Oh, I remember those. The three.
Ooh,
oh boy,
man, yeah. You gonna do that again? Ah, no, you just couldn't even talk.
You could put your eye out with one of those.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah. So you got in a lot of trouble all the time? Did you ever get expelled?
No. But I spent some time in the principal's office. I don't think it was awfully bad stuff. I just think I had a lot of energy and my attention was pretty much outside the classroom when it should have been inside. I kind of lived for recess.
Yeah, well, yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
The teacher would say, sit still, you can't go out for recess, and she'd just keep you there. And, you know, 15 minutes was going down to 13 and 11, less turns at kickball. And
yeah.
She used to make me pretty crazy.
Yeah, well, I can do it.
Yeah.
Now, but you're still somewhat of a practical joker, right? I mean, I always hear these stories over at the set.
No, I listen, you know, we spend long hours on that set. We're working 14 hours a day sometimes, and we've done it for 2 years now, and it's like you spend more time there than you do with your family. So to have a pleasant set is important, and I do joke around to keep that.
Right, like what kind of things would you?
Well, I mean, I work with Marley Matlin on Reasonable Doubts, and when I first met Marley, she was forever leaving places. I mean, you'd be at the makeup table, and she had left, you know, 3 sets of glasses, her hearing aid, and a retainer. So I think Marley's life, people have picked those up and said, here, Marley, these are for you. But me finding reason not to do that, started putting them in the freezer in my icebox in my trailer.
So you put her retainer in the icebox?
Yeah, and the 2 pairs of glasses and a hearing aid. Listen, it's not like you're hiding them. I mean, she knows where they are.
Right, they're in the freezer.
Right, and you know what? She hasn't. They're a little cold, but she hasn't found a reason to leave things around.
Now, did she do the same to you? Did she put your athletic supporter in the freezer or anything? Has that happened?
No. She does other things. But
probably we can't go into those either.
No, you can't. I mean, Marley's.
Well, she's going to be here next week. So I'll find out
her.
I will find out from her about this retainer thing. Now we have a clip from the show. Is this correct?
Yeah.
We'll put our monitor up here. I have no idea what the man has in store. There's a clip from Reasonable Doubt. Wow. Very impressive. Wow. Just need a setup here? What's happening in this clip?
Well, this is kind of Reasonable Doubts' reaction to the network saying more action.
Right.
Give Dickie a gun. And
more action. Yeah, you know, there's too much well-written scripts on television. You need more car chases, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, this is Reasonable Doubt's answer to that in a way, and this is about as active as we're going to get.
Okay, let's take a look.
Excuse me. Hold it, man. One move and you're history.
All right, come on, pal.
Take it easy, man.
Shut up!
Take it easy, man. That's it, man. I swear to you, that's all what I have.
That's it, come on!
I swear to you, please, man.
Man, that ain't nothing.
Please.
Police! Freeze! Stop! Police!
No exit, son. Drop it.
I can't remember the last time I saw a bullet ricochet off a bottle of shampoo.
Funny how that works, isn't it?
Yeah, but the show is, let's see, Reasonable Doubts, Tuesdays, 9 o'clock. Mark, thank you very much. Congratulations on the new baby. Mark Harmon. We're right back right after this. Okay. The Brady Bunch originated as a television series in the 1970s and was born again in the 1990s, this time as a play for a new generation. For the past 6 months, they've become a phenomenon in L.A. theater, and they kick off a nationwide tour this February in my hometown of Boston. Please welcome the real live Brady Bunch.
Jan, how could you be so stupid?
Well, Greg, did you find the guys who owe you money?
Yeah, Harvey. He's the one who owes me $5.
Oh, well, good. Did he pay you? Marcia, how'd you do with the watch?
No sale.
Well, what happened? I thought you said that Penny was crazy about that watch.
She was, until I told her it was $10. Then she said I was crazy.
Well, what have you been doing about it, Jan?
Well, I went down to TV station KEBX and signed us up for an amateur contest.
Amateur contest?
Yeah, every Saturday morning. And the first prize is $100.
$100?
Yeah, right. But before we can get on the show, we have to audition our act.
What act?
Well, I thought we could sing a little and dance a little, and Bobby and Cindy could be cute and charming.
I don't want to be cute.
I don't want to be charming.
Not even to get the silver platter from Mom and Dad.
Okay, I'll be cute.
I'll be charming.
Jan, you ding-a-ling. We got about as much chance of getting on that show and winning first prize as we do of robbing a bank.
Hey!
Forget it.
Hello? Yes, this is me. Yes, Mr. Stern. Okay. Yeah, great. Thanks. Bye. We did it. We got the audition for the amateur contest.
Oh, I've had it with this silly soap opera. Maybe there's a rerun of a rerun I haven't seen.
For our final act this evening, we have a group of 6 kids. 3 boys and 3 girls. A match set, you might say. Huh. They call themselves the Silver Platters, and here they are.
Silver platters? That's the... Mr. Brady, Mrs. Brady, come quick. The kids are on television.
What kids?
Yours, his, ours.
I thought you said they're at a football game.
Well, that's what I said they said.
Flying down the highway in a makeshift Model TA. Yeah, it's a beautiful morning and it's gonna be a beautiful day. The wheels are humming and the guitar's strumming and the radio's blasting. There's good times are coming. Flying down the highway in a makeshift Model TA. We're gonna keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on dancing all through the night. We're gonna keep on, keep on, keep on doing it right.
Why didn't they tell us about this?
Where did they get those moves?
Keep on singing and dancing all through the night. You can hear the music from 26 miles away. Yeah. It's fun because I'm happy and I'm happy because I'm here to stay. Shooting on down from the beach to the town, waving at the kids all hanging around. Flying down the highway in a makeshift Model TA. We're gonna keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on dancing all through the night. We're gonna keep on, keep on, keep on doing it right. We're gonna keep on, keep on, keep on moving. We're gonna keep on, keep on, keep on grooving. Keep on singing and dancing all through the night.
Silver Platters! Nice job, kids.
They just gotta win first prize. It'd be such a shame if they couldn't give you your gift, Mrs. Brady.
Alice? We just got our gift.
We sure did.
What fine young people they are, aren't they, ladies and gentlemen? The Brady Bunch. Thank you, guys. Very good.